Welcome one and all to the We Are Bios podcast. And today we have with us Rennie. And me and Rennie just sit down and watch one of the best games I've ever seen from Trinidad and Tobago. And I kind of lost for words. It's been a while, or probably for some younger players, they probably never seen Trinidad play like this. And it was just something very refreshing. And I think we had to come out and do some player ratings because it was magical.
Yeah.
And Rennie.
Yeah, definitely. I was definitely one of our best performances in a very long time. I think it does give us hope for the future as well. I think that's one of the most important things.
Yeah, I don't want to go into too much of the detail of the game itself, but I made some notes here. Um, God, it had some negative things. Let me not go into that, or it had some negative things in the beginning because in the beginning, Alvin, he didn't look comfortable playing in a team where you play with the ball in the back now, boy, which was kind of, I guess it was weird for him. But as the game grew, the team got better and well, he adjusted well. Um, Without going into too much detail, let me get into it one time. Denzel Smith. What rating you'll give Denzel?
To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a bad performance from him. I don't think he had to do that much today. So I think because of that, I think a fair rating for me. I mean, he did keep a clean sheet.
Yeah,
He did that team important save. So I think based off of that, I think I ate some more, yeah.
yeah, I'll leave that one for you because I was not really a keeper kind of guy. I don't really, I can't rate a keeper. I mean, yeah, if he does outstanding things, but a keeper that not in the game as much
Yeah.
as other
I
players.
think only because he kept a clean sheet and the couple of times that he was called into action, he did what he was supposed to do. I think it's paying up, you know what I mean? So yeah.
So Smith 8. Right. Um Hospitalis. Let me get into the we played five in the back, as you could see. Hospitalis, Chiminum and Alvin Jones was the three centre backs, and Spicer and Garcia were the two wing backs. So basically the centre backs, Hospitalis. Again, all the ratings you I just comment on it after though.
You know, I think we did really well on the ball today, and I think Hospitalis was part of that.
Mm.
So I think a seven. Then
Yeah, because I'm not too familiar with this game. I haven't seen much games from him. And if there's anything to go by, it was a good game for him. So I think I 7.5.
yeah,
7.5. Yeah. That's shit. Are we on here, right? The door I'm waiting. Eating 7.5. Why that coming up like that? Nah, boy, like you like got some, huh? Yeah, boy, that no 0.5 and thing, yeah, boy. 7. Yeah, let's take a 7, boy. Chill, man.
he's he's not my favorite player. That's like no disrespect or anything like that. But he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, being in the center, the defense too. Yeah.
And command in that area as well. I think that's something that's fair as well, you know, to be
Sam,
yeah, I feel like if I give him anything lower than that, it'll like
it look bad or it look like, yeah, he did keep a clean sheet too. I mean, defenders keep clean sheets as well. It's part of the stats. Them don't even no numbers for nobody.
they said
Sam. All right, Alvin. And I think Alvin had a really good game.
yeah.
Even though he started shaky. I mean, the tackles he put in, I might find, kind of on the reckless side, but he know what he doing, boy. He had to know what he doing. At this point, the amount of times he does it, he have to know what he doing.
Yeah. I think if he counting that performance that he put on there, especially in a system where, as I say, he wasn't like so comfortable, then he played well. He played really well.
So 9, oh.
9 is plenty,
Now, what that man put on. Dog, I trying to remember if he lost that battle, like he lost that duel, and I can't remember any duels he lost. Boy. So
9 is fair, you know.
9, 8.5 or 9. Boy, get him on in 9, boy. You clean sheet 2, boy. 9, 9. All right, well, you know, go to the wing backs or the midfielders first, because I want to leave one of the wing backs for last.
Yeah. So I think we will go to the midfielders.
Yeah, well, we'll go to the wing backs, but we just didn't talk about him until the end now, boy. So Garcia, I mean, a real live wire, a player that runs a lot. I mean, he gives everything. He's like a, well, I mean, when you see him for defense force, you just see it now, where he's a service man now, where he run up and down. He ain't stopping too much. I mean, solid performance. I can't remember anything bad happening, probably coming on before he got substituted. He was a little tired, so probably make a few mistakes when he passing. Um,
I think he had a good performance, but if you look at that back line, for somebody who made a couple mistakes, I think like your mind will run on him. So I feel like for that, I personally I might have to give him a 6.
nah, boy.
Nah, because if Birmingham and them on 7 and they you can't say they made any mistakes or anything like that. You can't really point out anything negative with their game.
Um, hmm.
I mean, he could get a 7, you know.
Yeah, he could surely get one, but if it was working properly, and I could put in the 0.5, I probably would have put in the 0.5.
Yeah,
But just because it's not working properly, I'll give him the 7.
no problem.
Because,
Could live with that, could live with that.
yeah, I mean,
by far, this was a very good performance, you know.
yeah, from everybody. So it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to pick out.
I don't think anybody was below a 7, if we being completely honest, you know.
Yeah. But go to say that now, boy. You gotta go through the whole video, boy. So you'll give him a 7. 7. So 7 for Garcia. You move on to the midfield. Rampasad, injured man.
So he's one of my favorite Trinidad players, to be honest.
Yeah. Man, take a fresh plat up, come out, he run his heart out of. He was literally everywhere. Yeah. He was everywhere. Probably that man had 3 lungs away. I mean, I don't get to see him a lot for his club. So when he does come to play for Trinidad, it's something refreshing. But he always in and about. I mean, Trinidad players have a stigma around them for being real lazy and laid back, and he's just like he just not of that mold now, boy.
I actually really like that pairing of him and Phillips. I think that pairing was they balance well. I think that's what helped us in the game as well. So from Passad, to be honest, I feel like if you take out anybody from that midfield, I think we still win the game, or we do play as well as we did.
Dog, the way we was playing now was like one touch football, real interplay, and that midfield was just
It was smooth.
it's like a well-oiled machine where
Yeah,
just
Passad big guy eat, you know.
yeah, like I eat.
Yeah.
But you see, if we get around Passat, I eat Phillips, so I got 9.
Phillips have to get 9.
Uh,
I think.
yeah, if the person we thinking about wasn't the man in the match,
Yeah.
he probably would Phillips would have been the man in the match. Let me just give Rampasad he 8 here. Yeah, if the person we thinking about wasn't the man in the match and going to get the rating he gonna get because he gonna get it, Phillips would have been the next in line for man in the match. He did everything though. You remember that shot that he took that dog.
Actually wish that scored because I think that would have been everywhere on social media.
Yeah, and he was so nonchalant and emotion. Dog, it's just like, bro, let's do this thing, boy. Yeah, let's do this thing. So yeah, but yeah, to get a 9 now.
9, yeah.
If the point was working, I'd give you a 9.5, bro. But it's 9 right away. Kevin Molino, our captain for the day. Let me be honest, dog. Nah, Molino was good, boy. He was good, but it's like I just expect so much from him because he's so good. He was good and he's so good. I just expect like real great things from him now. Like,
I feel like if I say anything, I'll get hit now, boy. So
what
not saying anything against him or whatever. I mean, I just saying because we rating players' performances, and as I said, you have all these expectations. Yeah, he scored a goal and these kind of things, but in comparison to the other players there,
Yeah, but I feel like without him playing, the other players wouldn't have a good game. If you know what I mean, because the kind of organization he's bringing to the team, though, I could just be
yeah, if we rating it based on, I'll be honest, if I could have read this solely based on a captain's performance, I would have had rate him higher because I think he had a really good performance as a captain in terms of keeping the team organized and I think having a captain makes a good captain makes a team better. You know what I mean? So I think you gotta rate this one though. So I'm not too sure what I personally know what I would rate it, but I wouldn't say.
Kevin. Um, dog, I go and try and make this 0.5 thing work on dog. Because he had a year 8.5, bro. Why does doing this? Not 5-0. What? What? Why it working, man? Just for Molino too. It worked just for him, yeah. So 8.5 for Kevin, our captain of the day. Then move on to Joven, yeah. Joven Jones. That's your boy.
Yeah,
That's your boy, dog.
negative.
That is your favorite player from Trinidad, bro.
Stop lying to the Quito.
Nah, I feel like not 6 way. He had a decent game. It wasn't his best performance. Um Dog, the man was playing defensive football for a while, but he doesn't mean national team and the free flowing football.
You know what the thing with what I'll give him? You see, when it comes to keeping the ball moving, I think that's one thing that he's really good at. And that's one thing that I think in this new style of play that we're working with here and this new system, I think he's a very important player for that. So, with regards to that, yeah, he had a very good performance. I guess he just, you know what it is? I think when you compare his performance to the others who are around him,
Yeah, that's what it is. Everybody had a real good. So, yeah, so.
it's hard for me to, when it's your fellas put on a 9 out of 10 performance, Rampersan put on a 8, Molino put on a 8.5.
Yeah, boy.
All I said in the was 6.
GG, boy. Nah, boy. Joven, a lot of guys 7.5. Yeah, he had a guy 7.5 because he's one of the leaders in the team. And I think he was instrumental in the setup. The only problem I had with him in the game is he was going deep too much. I don't know if that was Dwight York, if that was what he wanted Joven to do, getting deep and try and control things a little more. But I feel like after the red card, Joven could have just be up there with Isaiah Lebo, just stay up there with him. But I mean, I was not a coach. So 7.5 by trying to give JJ 6. Come on, boy. You gotta be crazy, bro. Why does not? Look at it's you and a dog.
You know why? That's 7.5 no weekend. Yeah.
Bro. Nah, boy. He had like a 7.5, boy. Doggy, boy. Bro, we still trying to get interviews with this man, oh, dog. You can't be doing that, dog. You can't be doing that. But nah, I don't think 6 fair. Honestly. I don't think 6 was fair. Isaiah Lee, 9. Dog, I don't know. Shocking. 9.5.
9.5.
Very small, yeah.
If there's one thing I'm sure about when I say play, goals must come down. Sure about that. 9.5.
Yeah, he was the gunman today. Yeah, he could have. Well, he was very close again as that trick. He did everything a forward needed to do today.
Yeah, and especially that second goal,
Yeah.
I think people don't understand. Like, a lot could go wrong with that, you know.
Bro, on that next coach, look, I ain't going to say no coach name, though, but on that next coach, we was missing that chance.
Yo, yeah, we ain't gonna say no names like that on the seat, though. But, like, oh, you want the thing to be do?
Nah, was,
Let's make it sure.
I feel like I got all that, but, nah, yeah, boy, 9.5.
Nah, he play real good.
Yeah, boy, dog, boy.
When he get a ball from the Cuba defender, he still had a lot to do,
Correct.
especially from that distance, and very, very clinical. So 9.5.
Yeah, 9.5. Why? It not working for you either, bro? Rennie? Okay, yeah, it's working. Who was supposed to get a something here, boy? Garcia was supposed to get a 7.5. No,
No, I think it's on Chermion.
true, man.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if it'll work for him. Put it a little wider. Yeah. Yeah, so you get 7.5, boy. True, man, boy. I get. And the match, dog. My man in the match, dog. Spicer, if you do see this, bro, you're supposed to score the proof, right? But I live with the 2 assists. Um, I can't say anything else, you know. It's like you had the performance, man, but you were the man in the match. That was like undoubtedly like you you were that guy today, though. And I don't think anybody could put that beyond you or say, nah, this didn't go right for him or this. No, like everything was falling for you, bro. And the effort you're putting, it was like, I know I was like rarely use this word, but it was so refreshing, bro. Like seeing a player putting in all his effort and he's still so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I would say is,
Bro, dog.
say next. Not gonna say nothing negative. What I'm gonna say is, the next time I play, Spice our words to get.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, then yeah, that's right. And my thing, though,
You say first? What choices?
I mean, you were supposed to get a goal. Dog, I know you was trying to get a goal. Spicer, I know you was trying to get a goal because I say you was going to score today. And I might, like, put the videos together.
No problem.
Yeah. So 10 out of 10 perform. That goes without saying. 10 out of 10. The subs. How about man like Fortune Ajani? One of your next favorite players.
Yes, and then I mean, when he came on, it didn't have that much time there, so I don't think he got the opportunity to impact the game that he might have wanted to in a way that he would have wanted to.
You almost score though.
True. I think somebody might not have pulled a 6, and I think it out of that list there just because of the
Just because of the time.
Uh, yeah, just because of the time, he might not hold us.
Bro, like no disrespect, bro. But it's really because you had that impact, but I mean, I ain't saying anything else for you because it might sound bad.
If I ain't go say it, I go say it. If you had a little bit more time, even if you started, even if you had come on half time, we know you're the impact the game. I mean, we've been watching you for a while. They know how well they play. So
Yeah, it's like an ex Molino kind of thing. I expect so much now because he's so good. Gilbert. Well, okay, for real this time, one of your favorite players, boy.
yeah. To be honest, that I think, boy. No, when he came on, I just like to see him play. To be completely honest with you. So
I mean,
take it how you want to take it, pause. But it's like, but yeah, again, boy. Because now I really studying. Because we working at the same time, like, then he had a whole 6 too. One game and then I said that's crazy.
so like a 6.5. Nah, he didn't do more than 14 though. So here what we doing? He doing Fortune 6.5 because Fortune almost scored, bro. And he was making the runs. He was getting in there now, boy. So Gilberto got his 6. Kaim. Let me go to Kaim before we get to the guys who score and assist on.
For somebody who came on and went in defense,
Yeah.
I bet he's something, you know.
Yeah, and that wasn't like, well, that isn't his natural position. So kudos to you, bro, like doing a job for the team. Yeah.
The game, man. He didn't stop
Yeah, he
yeah,
gets head on to yeah. So
yeah, well, dog, he played real good, you know. So
yeah, Sam. What number he's with? It should be Sam. But man like Natty, goal scorer, he scored on the day. Came on constant running, constantly trying to get behind. I don't think our coach had to tell you that though. He just go there thirsty, bro.
to be honest, let's see who played there. I take off my glasses. Cameron there 8.5, you know. Right? I've been honest with you. Well, Natty come on. Natty made a very big impact.
Natty is not Natty. Hold on. Natty is not Kevin Molino, bro.
I don't say he's Kevin Molino.
He doesn't do what Kevin Molino does.
I just saying, Natty came on with very little minutes, and it was evident that he was on the field. You know, the energy, he scored a goal, he's making the runs. So, personally, I think he could hold a 8. I mean, real with you. I think he could hold a 8. And if we're being honest, he had opportunity. Natty could have lead that game with a hat-trick or anything to her.
Yeah, but he didn't.
But he didn't. But to come off the bench and make the kind of impact he made, the impact he made, I feel like 7 is probably a little too little.
Yeah, well, 7.5? 7.8. Or 7.9.
7.9. I feel like 7.9 good.
7.9 for Natty. I mean, yeah, he did score, bro, but alright now. Yeah, but if we're getting real,
No,
like real good.
that your boy. So
Yeah, that's my way. Get if you're seeing this. Let's take a little. Maybe no half-ax one knows. Well, I'll just take a little juicy now, boy. Anyway, it's like my favorite talent out of Trinidad right now. So yeah, I'll take one of those.
So right then again, I give it.
Based on the time he came on, I think he created like 6 big opportunities, bro.
Yeah.
When he came on, just guys were unlucky with the finishing, and Cuba defended well at the time, but dog, they can't guard you, bro. They can't guard you, bro. At 8.2.
I feel that's good enough. I feel that's a fair rate.
8.2, yeah. 8.2. 8.2. His name not here, but where you rate Dwight York?
You know,
That time.
I was actually gonna ask that, you know.
Yeah.
This is what his second game in charge, and
No, start. I think he had a practice match before, and I think like the draw or something. I already can't. Yeah,
that's not when he playing Tobago or something like that.
I can't remember, bro. But I think there's like, as I say, his first 2 games like where it meant something now. Like, so
He's like, without calling names or anything, is a as you would say, like it's like a breath of fresh air, but it's like
yeah, but it's like it.
Like
Yeah, but wake up. Yeah, but wake up in the middle of the night and you're trail Tuesday. And that,
water.
yeah, bro. And you fight it because you have water there. But you sit now, boy, and you go in the kitchen and you open that fridge for that cold water, bro. And it's just,
Yeah.
yeah, boy, Dwighty, boy, I'm excited, boy.
Always, bro. But that was a real good performance. to be honest, it's like I think he made all the right decisions. I feel like in the first game you would have said that the starting lineup, like for us, based on what we've seen before, that starting lineup look kind of suspect.
Yeah,
But
it really was when you saw it at first.
yes, but when you see them play and you're actually seeing what he wants them to do and the fact that they executing it, boy, like
I don't think I've ever been this excited.
say
Yeah, with Trinidad and Tobago playing football or
you know what it is? I think with Trinidad playing, he's get excited when we score a goal.
yeah,
And the one off times that might have happened is like, hey, we could actually go for this.
yeah. And when we score the goal, it's like, okay, that's we go and go back to our normal defensive shape, and the football will be boring. And I mean, the football don't have to be exciting. I just need to see what you're trying to do now, boy.
Yeah. But no, the football, I wouldn't describe it as exciting yet, but it's definitely actually I feel like we could describe it as I feel like saying as a bit.
Yeah, I feel like the groundwork there now, boy. Like, I see what they've been working on. Like, they come in camp and the training.
Yeah.
Like, man was training.
You know what it is? You know what made me happy today is that you didn't see individual players.
Yeah.
It was a team
Performance. Yeah.
when last you seen them playing one touch football in the midfield. We don't normally do that.
Boy.
We don't normally do that. And the way that it was done today is like every time you see three passes string together and they go forward, it's like, dog, wow, look at this performance now, boy.
But I feel like it. We can't continue like this. It have other games. We go into the World Cup. I, we I mean, it's something, and I think we'll do well in it. We should come out of our group. We should reach the next. We should reach knockout stages. Um, Playing this way, bro, and like building on this, we can't go wrong.
Now we can't go wrong. And I like the substitutions that he makes. I mean, it's like you never feel like he just doing something for doing its sake. I mean,
Yeah.
they slot in almost perfectly and they get down to work immediately.
Yeah.
So
And I think like we have the right balance, but like
yeah,
with experience and youth and that's like something. Yeah, that's a different conversation. This was our play ratings. We are bias and interception. No ways. You fall up, yeah. Yeah, and interception. Yeah, you forget we it's just yeah. Um, yeah. Comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell.
no.
Yeah, we out.